So I have a member in the Freedom on Demand Collective, Vic Martinez. And Vic had been with me for a while, but one of the challenges he was struggling with was that he didn't have enough time to implement some of the things that he was learning in the program. So I basically told him, dude, why don't you come spend the weekend with me at my house. Come get some Mexican hospitality. We'll do some grilling. I'll make you some chilaquiles, some amazing coffee, and let's get all this stuff done in a 2-day period. So we basically did a weekend intensive where we helped him implement his ad campaigns, his clients' ad campaigns, and all the systems in the back end that he needs so that he can have a profitable agency. So you can go from just creating cool looking videos for his clients. He was a podcast and content agency to now transitioning to an agency where he actually helps his clients get results from a video content perspective and providing more marketing services that are easier to deliver on and that actually help his clients get results. So Vic took me up on that offer. He flew down. We went to go pick him up. We had a chill Friday night, barbecued, talk shop, talk business, talk life, and then we hit it Saturday morning.
So during the intensive, we were able to take care of things that I needed to take care of, like my systems and my operations workflow, but also like actually install them and make them happen in my messaging and these small little details that I didn't really know how to get done 100%. And it was so much faster and more efficient by having Luis right next to me, explain why, explain how it should go, and then give me like real-time feedback to get it just right.
I wouldn't phrase it as like, hey, it's one ad, because then they kind of feel like, oh, I'm just getting one.
Correct.
Right? Yeah. So I would just say like, hey, we're gonna go film, and from this, we're gonna make multiple stuff. And like,
It's one offer, but multiple ads.
Yeah. And then it's like, I'm just gonna keep, because that's how you can sell it in a way where it's like, yeah, man, I'm gonna keep like doing a bunch of, cutting a bunch of different ads, test to see which one works the best. And that's basically what they're paying for in a monthly basis.
I knew the power of ads, but I never ran ads for myself. And after taking in what Luis was teaching me about what I need to do, it clicked. He was right. He helped me come up with what the ad should be, what it should look like, what it should sound like, what it should really make my ideal customer feel. I ran the ads. I was scared and I doubted how the ads would work because I'm doing them, but because with Luis's teachings and his coaching, I felt more confident, and he actually walked me through the process to make sure I got it done right. And I'm already seeing leads. I'm getting leads. I'm getting new customers. I feel like I'm actually running a business now instead of just trying to make money.
What's going on, guys? We just finished day 1 of Vic's agency intensive one-on-one. So the first thing that we did was that we sat down and really mapped out all of his packages and his pricing. So one of the things that Vic was struggling with was that he didn't have much clarity as to what he was selling. So we sat down, mapped out his 2 big packages, did 3-month plans, did 12-month plans, created incentives to get people to sign up sooner than later, sign up for bigger packages, so on and so forth. Then we just did the whole sales flow and really looked at what those conversations will look like. And then after we did that, we actually sat down and did all of his automations inside of his lead nurture system that we built out specifically for him. And now he can get people to book directly on his calendar and automatically get appointment reminders, so on and so forth. And tomorrow we're going to focus on his client campaigns, and we're also going to look at some other things in regards to operations. So we're excited for getting stuff done and taking his business to the next level. Let's freaking go. Peace. What's going on, everybody? It's day 2 of the agency intensive one-on-one with yours truly,
Vic.
and Vic. Yeah, so yesterday we standardized the offer. We got clear on the packages and the pricing. We standardized sales. And then we did also do all of the
Go high level.
Yeah, we set up our landing page. We did all of our high level automations. So that was pretty sick. And today we're going to be focusing in on getting client results and what that involves: advertising, automations, lead nurture. So let's dive right in, dude. It's going to be a fun night. We got our coffees in. Slow Saturday morning. Ding. So let me see one of the ads. And let's go to like your Google Doc. And I don't know if you have a section on here for like Facebook ads, like Facebook ad anatomy or something. Maybe we can call it that. Obviously, number one, creative is going to be the most important thing. Number two, your headline. Number three, it's called the primary text. And so you just always want to make sure you have everything. You could argue that, well, I mean, I'm obviously saying all this stuff in the ad, like in the video, but again, like not everybody's gonna watch the video. And then I think the more information you give Facebook, the more it has like to work off of especially Advantage Plus, because you're leveraging the algorithm to like know more about your product and stuff. And then specifically too, like in the ad copy, like the first thing we're doing is doing a call out. So attention, Orlando, et cetera, like all that stuff needs to be there. So let's go back to the ad. And so, like, I already know you don't have any ad copy because there's nothing here. You have the headline, you have the creative, but you don't have the primary text. And so now go back to the Google Doc. As a subset under the creative, you could also do like a video headline. And you can test this. You can do one variation with and one without and just kind of like see if it works or not. You can just put $1,000 off AC, or or like, hey, a new AC install only as low as $60 a month. Like actually just put the offer on there. Because again, like, so what's happening right now, just looking at this objectively, I see this guy, and I mean, maybe I stop because I see Orlando, but even Orlando homeowners is like technically a little small, like it's not green in the background, like it doesn't have the biggest pop. So like contrast wise, like it could potentially be a little bit stronger.
This will be good exercise. Yeah.
All right, so we just finished having lunch. Now we're in session 2 for today, which is going to be focusing on all the B2C high-level automations. These are all the text messages, all the emails that go into play so that you can actually help your client get a better result. You can capture leads for them, and you can get away from having so much delivering a video, and that's what you're selling, versus more so selling a result and actually helping them get a result. So the way you're doing that is by offering video, paid ads, but then a lead capture strategy where you can also do some lead nurturing. And that's what we're focusing on right now. Yeah, so the next thing we want to look at is all of the B2C high-level automations so that your clients get all the nurture sequences and that you can help them get a better result. So yes, you want to set up the A2P registration. That's going to be important so that you can use their phone number. Part of doing the A2P registration though is that you have to set up their form and then do the whole privacy policy thing.
Mm-hmm. The terms and conditions.
Yeah. The snapshot already gives you the template. Pretty simple, but the one thing that I do change on these and kind of my philosophy on these now is that instead of trying to call somebody to action, I'm more so just trying to get them to reply, right? So for the Botox, we say, hey, is this your first time getting Botox? say for like this client particularly, it would have to be something like, what is just the question we can ask to get them to engage, right?
Do we want a yes or no? Or do we want to open it?
I think a yes or no is always easy. It's kind of like when you do surveys, right? It's like you want to ask a yes or no question in the beginning just to get them to. So for HVAC, I mean, it could be like, oh, is your AC broken right now? Or I don't know, like just, I mean, we like honestly, we could just do a ChatGPT search here.
I was fed up with not getting them actual results to their business, because everybody wants video, but they don't. What they're really asking for is they're looking for marketing for their business so they can get more customers and more revenue. And I was fed up with just handing over a video that didn't do anything, it was empty calories. And through Luis's coaching, I was able to kind of restructure what I planned with the client and actually filmed with the client. And now I can actually tie it to an actual campaign and a result that actually makes some money. Now I feel like I'm actually making an impact. We just had a simple conversation. He built a rapport. I felt like after our conversation, during our conversation, I felt like I had someone that actually understood me, that he's a dad, he led a video production agency, he's been through it, he's got a wife and a kid, and he's also Hispanic, so we have the same type of values. So it felt right, and I knew that I needed help. I knew that everything that he was spitting and everything that he was sharing about his process and what he can teach me and what I can take away from the coaching, I knew was right. So then what really got me and like made the decision was how Luis was. He's relatable. He actually cares, and like he gets his sense of reward from our success. That was the best decision I made all year.